What's up, everybody?
What's up?
Hey, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. So I am honored to be here with Andre LaFountain and Levi McDonald, and we're partners. We've been partners for a while now, I guess, and just been kind of working this whole real estate thing, and I'm just excited to have you all on, and just kind of share a little bit about y'all's story. First, how did you all meet from the beginning?
Oh, it's been a while. I don't remember the first time we met. It might have been at a real estate party or something. I think from the old real estate company that Levi used to be at. But yeah, it's been a great ride.
It was at a Proctor event. That's the first time we actually met.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's been a while. It's been great.
So I know, I guess Andre, you can kind of tell me like your backstory, man, what how long you've been in real estate, some of the things that you were doing beforehand.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I've been in real estate since 1991. I was like 22 years old in upstate New York. I was working part-time real estate and part-time at a pharmaceutical plant. Worked like Saturday, Sunday, and Monday on a flex shift at a pharmaceutical plant, and sold real estate the rest of the week. Really hustled. I was in my 20s and just trying to really get things rolling, and loved real estate. Knew I wanted to do that, and I envy all the agents that we talk to now. They love real estate, but they're working another job, but they really are interested in getting a career going. And I know how much work and time and effort it takes to put into that. So I did that for 9 years, but got my real estate up from 0 to about 40 units a year by myself, no help. And back in 98, we joined a coaching program, my partner and I, Joey, up in upstate New York. And we ended up over the years building that up to about 300 units a year with a couple of small teams, and really did well, living a life. Left that real estate that pharmaceutical plant, like I said, in 2000, and just really focused full time on real estate. Got our business really rocking, and then was actually kind of a funny story. I was actually down here in Georgia on vacation. Called up my old real estate coach down here that helped us, grow our business, and he just offered me a job to come down here and work with him in that coaching department to help him grow that and build that business. So didn't know it back then, but it was all God's plan. Got us down here into the South. We always wanted to move south, but never planned on doing it when we retired, right? But presented the opportunity, and 3 months later, sold my home, sold my apartment buildings and things that I had up there, moved down here to Georgia, and started working with that coaching company. Did that for 9 years. Man, we helped a lot of people really grow their businesses. Met a lot of awesome people, and it was a great ride. But about a couple years ago, just started feeling the good Lord prompted me to make a change and just do something else. I didn't even know what I should do. I didn't know what the good Lord was telling me what to do. I actually went to my pastor and asked him if he had a position open there. I thought he was leading me into ministry because I've been just coaching for so long. And but after I actually
let's get into that a little bit, Andre. All right, so you had your business upstate New York, and you're killing it selling houses. Decide to come down here to Georgia to live. And then you go from, your experience from being able to do this on your own to helping assist other agents in building their own business and their own brand. And then, like you said, you got the urge that something else was out there for you. And you're seeking for it, you're looking for it, you're not quite knowing what it is yet, but where you are isn't the end all, right?
Yeah, exactly. I didn't know what what God was prompting me to do. But all I've ever done is selling real estate or coaching real estate. But I actually gave the old coaching company notice. I gave them 6 weeks notice because I didn't know where I was going yet. But after I gave notice, things started to open up, and that's when I heard about EXP. Never even heard of EXP. With that coaching company, we dealt with people from every franchise, every independent. It didn't matter. We just were helping build their businesses, and that's all.
So before we go too far, so all right, so you're in the process of searching, and then I know somewhere in there you and Levi get connected. So talk about that whole thing.
Yeah, after I gave notice to the coaching company, I was going to do something else. I thought I was going to get into ministry. I asked my wife. She used to be a broker of a company down here, and she knew a lot of real estate agents here locally. And I said, hey, I'm thinking, if I'm going to get back into real estate, let's maybe join a team. I don't really love all the paperwork stuff. Let me just be out in front of the clients and sell a lot of houses and take care of the listings. That's what I'm really good at, negotiating and all that. And I said, who do you know? I asked my wife, who do you know that's has a good real estate business down here in Georgia? Somebody that I can trust, somebody that loves the Lord and loves people, more than money, because I just wanted to be with the right people if I made a change. And she said, Levi McDonald. I said, all right, who's that? She said, no, that little short guy with the beard. I said, oh yeah. So, I called him up and told him I was thinking about getting back into selling real estate, maybe joining his team. And he said, well, let's get together. And he sent me a video before we met, and watched the video. So it's like, okay, looks like he must have just started this with this EXP company. Looks pretty cool. We'll talk to him, see what it's about. And I met with him and Dan down at one of their offices there in Atlanta, and showed me the back office and got into the EXP world. And I'm like, wow, this is 21st century selling real estate. This is pretty cool. And then spent some time doing my due diligence and got started. But I didn't even have my real estate license then. I let my license go. I didn't need it when I was coaching. So I had to get my real estate license again here in Georgia. So it took a little time. I had to go through all the courses and all that stuff again. That was fun. And then got plugged in back in February, I guess it was, about 16 months ago. And it's been just amazing. Be connected with you guys and all the other people in our network. We're all financially aligned to help each other grow and build. And I feel like I'm standing on the shoulders of giants with having access to Jay Kinder, Michael Reese, NAEA, National Association of Expert Advisors, because they're basically you guys met up with them, and because we're all aligned, I mean, they're given access to their entire coaching company and systems and training to me and you guys and to anyone in our network for absolutely free. So what we used to charge quite a bit of money for, we can give it to all our guys for free, because the more we help them, the more they succeed. We all succeed and grow together. It's the best real estate business model and platform that I've seen in 29 years. And that's why when I saw it, like Jay says, you can't unsee it.
Yeah.
Literally one big fire. Literally.
Yeah. I mean, I always say, to anybody, because, we were, in the same coaching program, and, we know the amount of money that we paid and we're paying for to get that platform, get connected to the people, but also the platform in and of itself. And the platform, it does work. I don't think anybody can say it doesn't work. But to be able to benefit, not having to have those expenses, and be able to build something greater than ourselves. I mean, it's kind of priceless. So so I know Levi, like you got to it was the same situation. I kind of talked to you about the opportunity. I guess you was going through that same little journey like with Andre, and from that whole process, we talked a little bit. But with you, you actually went down to Texas. So tell us about like that whole experience down in Texas.
Yeah, I mean, as you all know, we all came from a great system and a great network. But I felt the same urge to make a change, and I took a visit down to Dallas, Texas, and it was like 112 degrees that week.
Crazy.
I've never been in heat like that in my life, even in Vegas.
But then the funny thing though is the air condition. When you went into the air condition, they had it so cold down there. You had a jacket, but when you walked outside, you had to, you wanted to take, go to your swim trunks, right?
I mean, we literally wanted to jump outside real quick and hop back in just to warm up a little bit. But no, went down there and met Jay, met Mike, met a lot of people, and from that moment on, just started a lot of great relationships, and it was a little different from the network that I was a part of before, simply because it felt more organic, just to me personally. And I literally talked to more people from EXP now than I ever did before. And I think even we're closer. Would you all say the same?
Yeah.
I feel like, we've always known each other. We've always respected each other. We've always had working relationships with each other. But we're closer. I think we know more about each other's families. And I think that we're more invested in each other. And we're like on the same team. We want to see each other win because that's the way that is built.
Yeah.
And Andre is so modest. He did call me initially, and I was just making my transition to EXP. And first of all, I had to make sure that Beth wasn't lying on me because she told him that I was the most Christian-like guy she knew. And I said, oh, man, that's a lot of high standards right there. But I knew that if Andre LaFountain was calling me, no matter what capacity, that I could find him to be in, but I wanted him to be with us, not just with me, but with our group. So initially, we were talking about like coaching opportunities, some ISA roles, just something like that. And then the whole EXP thing came up, and it was the perfect fit. So he gives me the credit, but I don't take the credit at all. I think it was definitely God sent. Because I did not pick up the phone to call him. He picked up the phone to call me, but it literally was a life-changing phone call. So, Andre, I really appreciate you. I was joking with him last week. I said, man, I'm going to have to make you the godfather of my kids. We may have to do that, seriously.
So what was it, Andre, that, when you met with Levi, that, like I said, you come from a good coaching program, you coached yourself, had success in real estate. What was the thing that really was the, pushing you over the edge with EXP and what, Levi was able to go over with you? To make you say, like, this is where, this is the direction I'm supposed to be going into, and this is what God has, has been leading me in this direction.
Yeah, there's a couple of things. Like I said, never even heard about EXP. We're just calling Levi to see maybe if we can could join his team, sell some real estate, maybe do some coaching with those guys or whatever. They sent me that video, so I watched it. Actually, the guy on the video, I knew him, Brent Go from California. He was selling 500 homes a year with Keller Williams, and he was in our program. So I saw that video. I was like, wow, it sounds an interesting model. They're probably going to be trying to share this EXP thing with me, but it's cool. Let's just go and talk to them. So when we met and they were showing it to me, with having the cloud-based office, and we actually went in there and talked to a lady in accounting and a couple of different departments, and we're talking real time over the computer like this, and she's from who knows where. Back then there was maybe 200-300 employees back then. Now there's over 650. But anyway, just was a brilliant model. But I don't know if you remember this, Levi, but you and I were kind of looking at the computer, and Dan was there, and Dan kind of started talking to you on a private conversation, not private, but just off to the side, telling you about a book that he just read, and I don't remember the name of the book, but it was something about tithing and really getting him to start tithing himself, and God showing us some things. And when he said that, in my mind, I had goosebumps. Says, okay, these guys are talking about God in the middle of our business meeting. That's when I first felt I'm with the right group. I didn't really know much about EXP then, but it felt like I was with the right people. And then over the days and weeks and months after, doing my own research and due diligence, and starting to learn the EXP business model, then you really start digging in, and there's so much it's that they continue adding. It's hard to just pinpoint to one thing, but one of the biggest things for me was the revenue platform that the business model that they have lined up. That anyone that you attract to the company and you help them grow their business, we all are financially aligned to work together and help each other grow and be profitable. So it's just a really good, smart business model. So that was one of the biggest parts, because I'm with coaching and training and help and retention of the coaching company is a really great fit for me to be in that kind of role. So now I can help anybody in our network, not charge them anything, and help them grow their business, and we all benefit. What was it Zig Ziglar said? If you help, the more people that you help get what they want and reach their goals, the more that you're going to get and reach your goals. He didn't say it exactly like that, but you guys know what the quote I'm talking about. And it's been amazing.
Yeah. It's pretty cool, man. I mean, I've always said, like, any real estate agent that's looking to grow their real estate business or create an exit strategy within their real estate business, it's kind of like a no-brainer to be an EXP, because there's never been a platform before where you're able to get coaching and training and not have to pay for it. But not only that, but be connected to the people that have invested interest in your success. Like you were mentioning, like, you've done this coaching for all these years and helped so many people, and they had to actually pay you for it. Now you're able to do the same thing and not have to charge them, but you're willing them to what I call victory. You're willing them to be better agents. You're willing them to having greater success, because you all are properly aligned, where if they win, you win. So the model in itself, I mean, honestly, they just kind of nailed it. One of the things that got me was just the ownership part.
Right.
When I actually, when I was 21, I actually, started a business, bought a house and got married. But I haven't had a 9-to-5 job since I was 21 years old. But I've always owned my own business. So when they start talking about, like, the ownership, we're part owners in this. That was a big deal for me. So what is it that you would say you've been able to do since you come on board, as far as helping other folks? And I'll ask that question to Andre and Levi. Not only to come into the brokerage, but just helping them hit some of their real estate goals.
You want to go first, Andre? Or?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I have people call me all the time on my team. I mean, I have people on my team already, from California to Utah to Pennsylvania, Maine, Alberta, Canada, Ontario, Canada, and pretty much everywhere is in between. And I mean, I was talking to one of my guys. He called me, I don't know, 7, 8 o'clock last night, texted me from Utah, and wanted to really get his listing business up, and was just asking me questions about what should he do to crank up a lot more seller leads. And I was just giving him some advice and telling him what I would do, and a few different things to check out, a different platform, how to get some free leads. I mean, heck, I did a Facebook Live on one of my first listings when I came over here with EXP on one of my listings, and got 10 free leads just because it's all connected through the free KV Core system that we get through EXP and the free the websites. So I'm just able to pour into him and help him to really crank things up. And then when we need help, I need help, I need some help with whatever I might be doing. I got just you guys. I got guys like Jay Kinder, Mike Reese. I'm talking to these guys 3, 4, 5 times a week, helping them with whatever we need. And so that's why I always say I feel like I'm standing on the shoulders of giants, because we have access to these guys doing 3, 4, 500 deals a year, even more. And we're all just aligned, and they're willing to help us in anything that we need. And it's a partnership that I've never really had before, with really high level people. And because of the model, we don't pay for anything. We're all work together to make this the biggest and best company on the face of the earth. And like the ownership that you mentioned, I have thousands of dollars of stock in this company. Heck, when it dropped down just a little bit a few months back, I bought a bunch of it. Where do you get? Who gives you stock in the company that you work for or work with, that's on NASDAQ, for just selling houses, for just doing what we already do?
Yeah. For me, my kids are coming out on the deck. But for me, the greatest opportunity for me was to be able to offer more to my agents that were on the team with me. Because before, we were doing well, we are doing well, we sell a lot of houses, but there was nothing really that I could offer as a team leader to my agents past giving them qualified leads and making sure they got to the closing table to get a check. And you would think that that's, if you're able to do that as a team leader, then you've done everything you need to do. But I felt that there was still something lacking, because at some point in time, an agent on your team is going to learn all they need to learn, and you would be so selfish to try to hold that person on your team. You want to see them grow and prosper for themselves and build and be able to have their own team themselves. But the negative side of that is, as a team leader, when someone leaves you, you got to find them a replacement. Well, the EXP model, and the other thing was, I was always preaching, hey guys, make sure you save your money. Hey, there's no reason why we're out here selling all of these houses and you're not buying at least one property a year, or one property every 2 or 3 years at least, building your investment portfolio. But you can't tell someone to do that and they have bills at home. You can't tell someone to take a portion of their money that they're making and put it up when the money that they're making, they have to pay their bills. But the EXP model allowed me to, okay, hey, now I'm giving you the leads, we're giving you the qualified appointments. You're going to the closings. Hold on, buddy. You're going to the closings, but now here's a little stock. You close that deal. Now here's some stock for you to put in your retirement. I worked a job as well, corporate America, for 8 years, Verizon Wireless. You all know my story. And the one thing that I missed so much was being able to look into my Fidelity account and to see that retirement stacking up. Well, when we're in real estate, by the time that we close, we're unemployed again. And nothing is going to get saved unless you save it, unless you make a conscious effort to put it up. And that's just something that we don't do as real estate agents. So the EXP model allowed me to offer that to my team members, and it allowed me to do that for myself as well. So I remember, I think when I left the company, I had about $60,000 of 401k money in there. And after being at EXP since September of 2018, I'm halfway there, just from doing the things that I would have been doing anyway. So that's number one. Number two is, I have agents on my team, and everybody always likes to talk.
Kind of breaking up a little bit.
Yeah, we can't hear you really good, Levi. Get closer to the mic or something.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. The other thing is, people are always thinking that real estate agents are making so much money. And if you're doing well, you are. But I actually had agents that are on my team that were driving Uber and Lyft part-time to make extra money. That is a reality. Those agents are no longer doing that here at EXP because that extra $400 a month that they were driving Uber for, now they can get it in revenue share, which is what Andre mentioned. So the opportunities here are endless. They are great. And it is the best path. I am a true believer that it is a best path for any real estate agent to take to not only have a successful career while you're in the business, but also to be able to live and support yourself and build a retirement for yourself and your family after your time is over in this business.
Oh man, well, I mean, I just appreciate y'all just kind of jumping on and sharing your story, and just being able to share some of the things that has made y'all make the decision. But not only that, but it's actually working right now. So look at Levi with his kid. That's cool.
Yeah, that's just it, man. He can stay home. He can take care of the kids when he has to, and be a father first. That's good, man.
Yeah. Definitely, man.
That's another thing. The model itself, because we do everything virtual before the pandemic happened, we were already used to doing business this way. So I've already got my my jitters out. I was running to the closet to talk on the phone, and I'm on the deck now. So I got my plan, my strategies planned. Come to virtual meetings.
Well, that's cool, man. Well, anybody out there, just let everybody know. I mean, we have our private group mastermind going on this Friday at 12 o'clock. Trisha Turner is actually going to be the one presenting. She's out of Texas. She runs a team out there, over 200 transactions. She's going to be going over some of the things that have made her business successful with our group. If anybody wants to check that out, you go to MasseyMoreEvents.com. Go to not February, but June the 12th, which is this coming Friday, and just go ahead and register for it. It's going to be a Zoom meeting. Check it out. Check out our group. If you check out Andre's group, that he's sending out there. You're gonna get something out of this. Honestly, like if you are not used to selling, 200 plus homes, you need to be on this Friday at 12 o'clock. In any parting words, Levi, Andre?
No, I mean, just to piggyback on what you just said, please, James, you're doing a great job posting and sharing all of the live events, all of the learning events. Just plug in. I mean, we have been able to connect to so many influential, successful people in real estate around the country. And everyone has, and that's what I'm learning, everyone has their lane. And they stay in their lane and they run in their lane. They run hard, they run fast, and they are just so happy to share what they're good at. So please, if you can, if you see anything that James posts, anything that Andre posts, anything that I post, I don't care if you were EXP or not, plug in. I mean, the culture of sharing is real, and it has become a part of us. And when you're able to do something that makes you feel good, and you haven't even made $1, that's the way I feel now about this sharing culture. I share, and I walk away feeling like I just made $1 million.
But that's amen to that. I mean, the guys that we're working in our entire network, like you said, there's guys selling tons and tons of houses, and they have what their specialty is, and our group is sharing all the time. I mean, there's another one, my group from Canada are putting together called Agent Level Up, June 16th. As a 4-hour event, and they got an Olympic Canadian runner, I guess, that's going to be sharing some of the things that she's done to be in the top of her game of in her space. So it's not all about real estate. It's just about helping each other, growing, professionally and personally. and it's just an unbelievable culture. You didn't know about that when we first. That's just icing on the cake. We knew you guys a little bit and got plugged in with you, but we didn't know about all the people that's in other people's networks. And because of this business model, everybody just shares their biggest and best golden nuggets to the group. And you don't even have to be in our group like this agent level up June 16th and the guys and the mastermind you're doing Friday. We invite anybody and everybody. That's why we're posting it, so we can make the whole real estate community and industry better. It's all about helping.
That's it.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate everybody for jumping on, and you know, we'll let Agent Level Up and Agent Builder Mastermind. That was the next event. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Good seeing you guys.